at some more Guilty Gear Strive. I know I said that today was probably a Tekken video, but you know, I decided to leave the Tekken video for tomorrow because tomorrow is the Game Awards and tomorrow is when we're gonna see Tekken 8. So you know, to commemorate the day, yeah, we're gonna have some Tekken 7 tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow's video is gonna be about the Game Awards. You know, I'm just gonna talk about what I think my game of the year is, blah blah blah. You know, so I have some very unfortunate news about this gameplay you're watching. By the way, that was some crazy rollback. But unfortunately, this video is very short, as you can see, and it was so short that I had to go back and record more. And unfortunately, I had to end up fighting Happy Chaos, right? I tried to avoid having Happy Chaos in my videos because I know he is a disease on this game and people are sick and tired of seeing him. So yeah, I try to avoid putting that in my video because yeah, it's just boring to see him. And obviously he's the most boring character in the game, combined with the fact that he's the most popular character in the game, or at least the best character in the game. So, you know, that's not a good combination. Anyways, unfortunately I'm fighting this Japanese guy. I did not know he was Japanese. I thought he was a weeb. But he's not a weeb. He's a genuine Japanese guy, and you can tell by the absolutely terrible connection. And that's what I hate. There's a lot of weebs that play this game, right? So you can't tell who's actually Japanese and who's just a weeb. So, yeah, it was thankfully they're finally adding a connection bar. So like before you start the match, you'll be able to see the connection of the match, because I would not have fought this guy if I knew he was actually from Japan. Because as you can see, this is terrible, right? Terrible rollback. And see, I don't know why this guy is in the US East Coast servers, but I do know that, and I don't know if this guy still does it, but I do know that when the game came out, there was a Japanese player who would go into Celestial Floors and he would boost, which is really bad, because if you don't know, Japan to US East Coast, which you can see at the top, is always 200 plus ping, right? So this Japanese player, and he was the top of the leaderboard, like he was top 5 when he was doing this. This was like around when Gold Lewis came out-ish, I think. So I don't know if he still does it, but he would just chill around in Celestial 4 and US East Coast. And I remember he got called out on Twitter for it, and it was like this whole thing, because it was wrong. I mean, he was a top ranked player by the game standards, and he was just abusing his connection. It was bad. So I don't know, like, if this guy was doing that, because yeah, it's definitely annoying, right? Because the guy was a top ranked player, and he had like, he had the like top 5 most matches played out of anybody on the game, like on the leaderboard, and they were all in the US servers, and he was playing from Japan. So that's why I try to stay away from Japanese players in this game, because if they're in the US East Coast servers, I'm afraid that they're trying to boost, like that one guy was doing, because yeah, it happened before, and it would probably happen again. So I don't know if this guy was trying to boost, but he surely didn't belong here, because wow, that was some of the worst connection I've ever had in this game. And when I recorded this, it was very late in Japan, so maybe he just didn't have any, like, the lobbies were empty in Japan, so he just went to America. I don't know, but he should go into the unranked lobbies if he's gonna do that. Because yeah, I thought he was a weeb, but no, he was actually a Japanese dude, so it was pain. And here we go. There was something wrong with the connections today. It was terrible. Terrible connection Kai player. Very stuttery. Yeah, there was just something up with the connections today. Even the Happy Chaos that I fight had some goofy rollback stuff happen. Yeah, so this Kai player was very funny to me because I really did wish I did live commentary on this because I called it. It was incredible. So this Kai, which I didn't know at the time, obviously, but he raw super. Like the moment he got his super, he would raw super immediately, right? So then I'm like, oh, if he's gonna raw super, then he's not gonna want to rematch. He didn't rematch. It was a one and done. It was pretty funny because I called that as soon as this super happened. I was like, when this match ends, he's not gonna rematch, and it was incredible because he didn't. Spoiler alert. I don't know. It's always the Kai players. It's funny to me. But maybe he didn't rematch because of the connection, because the connection was garbage. But if this is his internet, he's probably used to this, so I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of that match. And like I said, this is actually where the video ended. But I'm like, no way I'm uploading a 6-minute video. So I had to go back and get more, because this Kai didn't want to rematch, so I didn't have enough footage. And unfortunately, yes, I'm sorry. I know you have to watch this. I'm sorry. I'll try not to make it happen again. I normally don't have Happy Chaos in my videos. If you watch like the past 10 Strive videos, you'll maybe see one Happy Chaos. I really do try to avoid him. Not only because he's really unfun to fight, he's unfun to watch. Like, I understand that. So, I do my best to keep him out of my videos as much as possible. Because, yeah. I don't want to like main Happy Chaos or something. I don't want to main Nago and then end up fighting Happy Chaoses and Nagos. Like, it's just bad for viewership purposes, I feel. And I feel like as a small channel, I should do my best to have the most appealing stuff possible, and I feel like that includes who I fight. So I always do include Nago and Happy Chaos, but very, very, very rarely. You can definitely find me fighting them, but I just try to avoid them because obviously they're not fun to watch, and they're not fun to play, and they're not fun to fight against. So they're not fun for any party involved. So, you know, there's no point in just uploading videos. Because honestly, if I wanted to, I could have videos where I fight like 3 or 4 different Happy Chaoses in one video. Because he's not a rare character, right? Unfortunately. But yeah. So like I said. I know Happy Chaos, but I will try to keep him out of my videos. Like I normally do, if you've noticed. Yeah. I feel like if I went competitive though, I would have to fight him, obviously. But obviously, I'm not playing competitively anymore, so I don't really have to deal with him. And I'm just gonna choose to ignore him because Arxis is choosing to ignore him clearly. So I'm gonna choose to ignore him as well. But yeah, I really do wish this game had a better meta though. The really unfortunate thing about the meta of this game, it's just so incredibly lame. The Nago Happy Chaos meta is just pain. But I mean, that doesn't mean you have to only fight them, because the truth is not everyone plays those two characters. They are very popular, yes, but every lobby has a mix of characters, so, you know, you're not doomed. I just wish that, Nago, I just wish these two characters weren't that good, so the rest of the cast could, shine. But, there is a balance patch happening in about 2 weeks, so, no, actually, it's about a week now, about a week. So let's just hope that they get absolutely destroyed, and then other characters have their time to shine, because, yeah. For me personally, I want Happy Chaos nerfed, Nago nerfed, obviously, Ram nerfed, and then just buff whoever. But honestly, like if you want to ask me who I don't want buffed, I don't want Milia buffed because I don't like playing guessing games. So I feel like Milia's in a good spot anyways, because you know there's a lot of Milia down players, but you know, just yeah. If they utterly destroy Happy Chaos and Nago, I don't think a lot of people will complain. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, anyways, random video. Tomorrow's going to be Tekken. Tomorrow's the big day, the big Game Awards day. So I'm going to have a video uploaded for that. Just playing some Tekken 7. Talking about Tekken 8 and, you know, some Game Awards stuff. So, you know, like, subscribe, and watch out for that tomorrow. Because tomorrow's going to be a big day. Big day for fighting games, potentially. So, yeah. See you tomorrow. And, peace.
Yeah, hey there, I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm tryna get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on.
I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, see the time, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Let's go. Hop out and I'm steaming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold, fending all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back.
I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.